Hey everyone, and welcome back to Spotlight Arena. If you've been tuning into the Go4 Cups, you'll have seen SK Gaming and Team Vitality ruling the roost since those two teams were put together. It was hard to envisage a team holding their own against these dominant organisation-backed teams, but it happened with the arrival of the YouTubers into the European scene. Today we're going to take a look at who they are, where they came from, and why they're making waves in the scene. In case you hadn't guessed, the YouTubers are a team of, well, YouTubers. Their roster came together in November 2017 and consisted of 5 players: Gemic, Akosi Doggy, Vex, Unique, and iFlex. If you were to recognise any of these names, it would be Vex, as we've mentioned him a few times in previous videos. Despite being one of the top European players, the YouTubers and Vex parted ways after a few weeks, citing differences in their approach to competitive play as the main reason. They replaced him with a seasoned esports player, Y01, who had played under multiple organisations in Heroes of the Storm. A very similar story happened with Gemic, who left to pursue coaching opportunities for other teams. The YouTubers, however, adapted once again, bringing in Sevka, another Heroes of the Storm veteran, who played under teams including Virtus Pro. With 2 replacements coming in, we can't ignore the core lineup. Unique, Akosi Dogi, and iFlex were all in the #1 team for another mobile MOBA, and with a 95% win rate in Europe, it was hard to stop their dominance. They've carried their team synergy and high level of play across to Arena of Valor, and to quote Flex, their goal is the top, and they aren't prepared to stop until they get there. So now that you know who they are and where they've come from, what is it making these players so successful against the professional organisations? The first thing to consider is that, like any pro player, these players put a lot of time into the game. They have organised team practices, maintain a professional approach to improvement, and ensure their team play is in check at all times. Thanks to the high level experiences all 5 members have, they may as well be seen as a professionally signed team. We caught up with Flex earlier in the week to ask a few questions, and he revealed that they're waiting for the right organisation before signing up. When a team like this is shooting for the top, it's hard to question that approach. When you wrap all of this up with their in-game prowess, it's easy to see why they're consistently beating out other top teams in Europe. Their recent Go4 ended in a defeat to Vitality in the finals, but this has only motivated them even further to push for the top. Whether or not they can get there, only time will tell. And with that, that's the end of this week's Spotlight Arena. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, we'll be back next time with another deep dive into competitive Arena of Valor. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the Discord so you don't miss a thing. We'll catch you next time.